Hello students, welcome back to my class. Today I'll be teaching you how to represent some irrational numbers on number line. So the irrational numbers like root 2, root 3, root 5, root 6, root 7. Moreover, these are also irrational numbers. How to represent them on the number line. Okay. So for representation of this type of irrational numbers, we have to follow Pythagoras theorem. And for following Pythagoras theorem, mainly we need right triangle. So I'll start from root 2. Root 2 is a basic. First of all, we need to make number line. Say, here from I'll start counting. This is the number line. Now for getting root 2, here we need to make our right triangle. Now on this right triangle, the hypotenuse will measure these all irrational numbers. So how to get this all? For suppose here if I take any point and there another point, that need to be a right triangle. So this will be the hypotenuse, and that measurement, for getting this measurement, for getting root 2, we need 1 plus 1, 1 square plus 1 square. That means it gives you root 2. Now for getting next root 3, this will be taken, root 2 square plus 1 will give you root 3. Then after root 2, root 3, then root 3, then root 4 comes, and root 4 means always it is a rational number. So still, as it is a serial process, so after root 2 we will get root 3, then root 4, that means 2, then comes root 5, then comes root 6, then root 7, and so on. This way we go on getting. So here root 3 square plus 1, that will be root 4, that means 2. Then again here it's 2, so 2 square plus 1 will give you root 5. After root 5 you will get root 6. So now you take root 5 square plus 1, so it will be root 6. Then for getting root 7, you take root 6 square plus 1, so it's root 7, and so on. So it's a serial process. So suppose you need to find root 5. So we will not do so many things. We'll start from root 5, then because it would be an unnecessary part. So why should we do? If you need to find root 5, so we will start from here. But for getting root 7, we will not start from root 5. We will start from root 6 or root 5 also we can start. So for getting root 3, it is compulsory to make root 2, then only we get root 3. Now let's see how to get 1 plus 1, that means if you take your 1 unit, say so, and the perpendicular also must be taken as 1 unit. How much measurement you take, it is on you. Like you can take 1 centimeter, 2 centimeter, 3 centimeter, whatever measurement. If you take here 1 centimeter, then this perpendicular also should be 1 centimeter. If it is 2 centimeter, then 2 centimeter. Same unit. 1 means the same unit have to be taken. We will consider that as 1. So here we will make a perpendicular. As it is 1, this part is also 1. And say this is B. So what will you get? This is root 2. Now this root 2 to be represented on the number line, we need to take this much OB as a radius, will make an arc. So this arc will cut at some point, say it is C. So C will represent root 2. Now the question comes root 3. Root 2 square plus 1, that means this will be taken as a base and here on this base have to be made one perpendicular that is of 1 unit. How much is here, it doesn't matter, but this must be 1 unit. How much measurement you took here for 1 unit, the same measurement have to be taken here also as a 1 unit. So it is 1. Now you join. This is 90 degree. C already is placed, so it is D. We get root 3. So this root 3 to represent, we will take O as a center and OD as a radius. You make one arc. It will cut at some other point D, so let it be E. Now after root 3, what it comes? Root 4, that means 2. But if you need to make this all on the same number line, this part have to be done unnecessary. So root 2 and root 3, if suppose you need to find root 3, then root 2 must be drawn, then only you get root 3. If you need to find root 5, we will make separately. Here I am showing you how to get. So root 3, where you make one perpendicular, 1 unit, you join it. So D and E is already placed. It is at, here it will take, cut at some other point. E and suppose it is Z, it will come as root 4, that means 2. Then on that, when you make perpendicular, it will give you root 5. This is of 1 unit. G, suppose it is H. Again, by taking OH as a radius, when you draw an arc, this point will give you root 5. So for drawing root 5 or root 7, these all are unnecessary. So what we do, for drawing root 3, we take root 2. Then after, if you need to make root 5, we make it separately. Root 5, root 7 will come together. So for root 5, what it is? Root 2 square plus 1, so 1 unit, 2 unit. So here 2 units. Suppose you have taken 1 centimeter, then 2 centimeter, here will be taken 1 centimeter. So 1 centimeter. Join up. Join. And then it is 2 and 1, so it will give you root 5. By taking OB as a radius, make an arc. It will cut at a point C. C will represent root 5. So C point will give you root 5. Now for getting root 7, root 6 is required. So that means this root 5, root 6, root 7 will come together. Suppose you need to find root 7, so this 2 must have to be done. So here you will make a perpendicular. There is 1, join it. And give you root 6. By taking that much as a radius, you cut. This point will show you ABC. Suppose it is D. This will show you root 6. It will show you root 6. Now you will get root 7. On root 6, you take 1 unit, join it. This will give you root 7. To get a perfect diagram, this right angle must be drawn, the perpendicular must be drawn correctly. So this way we represent when you are asked, this 2 we do together. For getting root 3 we need root 2, then after root 3. But for getting root 5 we won't do this all, we will start from this only. Okay. Now I will show you how to represent this decimal numbers also. These are also irrational numbers. Now, how to represent these decimal numbers? Decimal numbers may comes in any way. Just for example, I have taken this way. You may get any number, and so suppose 4.1 we need to represent. So what we do, we make a line say it is A, B. AB I have drawn as 4.1 centimeter. 4.1 centimeter. Then always you need to take one more unit. You have to produce this line one more unit. One more unit means these are all counted as centimeter, so one unit will be 1 centimeter. More 1 centimeter and mark as C. This mark is 1 centimeter. Now we need to make an arc by taking AC as a diameter. So what we do, we find the radius of it. You can bisect it by the bisection method. By taking more than half, you can get the middle point, or by measuring also you can find. So say it is the midpoint, taking as O, we will make half circle. So half circle is made. Now from this half circle, on this half circle, taking B as a point, we will make a perpendicular. It will touch at point some other point, say it is D. So the thing is what, we have some process like we will join this for making a right triangle. So from this right triangle, it is the perpendicular, so OD square minus OB square to be done, and then we will get BD. This measurement we will get, and this measurement is only that the given measurement. Now taking B as a center and BD as a radius, again this side have to be produced up to some extent. Like O, from OX we have cut AB as equal to 4.1, and then after taking 1 centimeter more, mark as C. Now B as a center and OD as a radius, we will make an arc that will cut at some other point. If it is D, say it is E. This BD equal to BE measures 4 point square root of 4.1. So here BD is equal to BE will give you square root of 4.1 always. How we get actually this, all the process, the whole process is not required. After making this right triangle, it will be the perpendicular. So perpendicular square is equal to hypotenuse square minus OB square after calculation. So BD square is equal to 4.1. So BD is equal to square root of 4.1 centimeter. And for finding the others also, we can do the same. So whatever the measurement gives, that must be taken from the number line, and then you add 1 unit more. Okay. So for today, I have taught this much only. I'll meet again the next day with some new chapters, new concept. If you like my video, please do share, subscribe, and don't forget to press the bell button. Thank you.